Hey YouTube, MrRampro here, and usually when we talk about ED systems, we talk about our wallets, our pens, our knives, our flashlights, our multi-tools, lighters, that kind of thing, and then in the background usually there's a phone. Well, for me, my cell phone is a huge part of the EDC. That's one of the things that I've got even backup knives that if I forget a knife, which is rare, but if I do, then I've got another knife in my glove box that I can grab. I've got another knife in my lunch box I can grab. My cell phone, that's one of them things, shy from having my work phone, I'm going to turn around and go back and get. You know, if I'm all the way at work, yeah, obviously I'm not going to go back, but that's one of the things you feel naked when you don't have it. And to protect that, I use the OtterBox. This is the iPhone, the 4S one, the new one. I just changed from one of the Droids, HTC Droid Incredible, to this iPhone, and so far I like it. I actually prefer the Droid operating system a little bit more, that Android software. But I'm getting used to this thing, and I'm also getting used to the OtterBox. This OtterBox came with a belt clip that doubles as a media stand, so if you want to watch your videos and stuff like that, you can do that with it on there. And it comes with a built-in screen protector for the back portion here and for your screen. And let's see, oh, got a text message, didn't even know it. You've got the hard plastic inner skeleton thing, and then you've got the rubbery plastic exoskeleton. The thing comes off. I did a review like from a BlackBerry a couple of years ago that I had the same OtterBox type cover on. This is the OtterBox Defender, I believe, and it held up really well on the BlackBerry, and so far it seems to be holding up on the iPhone really well. I wasn't sure how the built-in screen protector would work with the iPhone, but it seems to work really well, so I don't really have any problems with the case, other than the fact that sometimes when you're putting it in the little belt holster, that's how you release it there, but when I'm putting it in the belt holster, sometimes the lock doesn't always meet up with the little pin, like the little tab doesn't always match up, so you got to kind of fidget with it a little bit. And that when it is on your belt, it's really easy to kind of hit, and just spins all around, kind of gets a little disoriented, a little not where you put it kind of thing. You know, it just seems to bounce around a lot, free moving, that kind of thing. Overall, no real problems. My wife has the same case, and her little rubber tabs seem to hang open because you do have a cover for all the ports, and when you charge it for an extended period of time, this rubber stays bent out. Mine seems to be holding up fairly well, and just kind of jam it back in there. Hers is kind of holding open a little bit longer, but everything covers pretty well. This is really just a quick overview. I didn't want to get into a full-on review, but I know a lot of guys kind of like to see this part of their systems and stuff like that, and not too many people mention it. But I would definitely recommend, you got GPS in this thing, you've got a way to contact somebody, you've got levels, compasses, you've got all kinds of tools built into your phone. And these smartphones nowadays definitely have tons of things. You got your pictures, your camcorders, all that stuff. Half of us make our YouTube videos off of phones like this. So definitely a huge part of the EDC, and worth protecting in my opinion. This here was around 26, 27 bucks off of Amazon. I think I still had to pay shipping on that also, but a great deal. You go to OtterBox's website, and I think they're going for almost 40, 50 bucks. So worth looking into, guys. If you need a good protective cover, the OtterBox seems to really do it. It beats out like the Casemates and stuff like that I've had in the past. I've also had the pure silicone ones and stuff like that too. They're not good. I had another case for this also. This one is an OtterBox as well, but it's some other kind. And this was my wife's before. She had this iPhone before I did, and I used this for a couple of days while I was waiting on the OtterBox. This thing wasn't too bad, honestly. It just it didn't give me any way to attach it to my belt, which I have to have for work, just to keep it out of my pockets and everything like that. And it didn't seem as rugged. This one here, which is also an OtterBox. Don't ask me the name because I don't know. You've got the little jelly insert and the hard exoskeleton cover. But these were some bright colors for sure. So that was definitely going to have to change. And it just didn't give me as much security as I have with this. You don't have an option to take an iPhone battery out, so therefore I don't have to take this thing off at all. With the BlackBerry, with my Droid Incredible, I had to take the cases off all the darn time because I was constantly freaking resetting it with the battery coming out and stuff like that. So I will say that's one good thing with this Apple software. Battery life is great, and it doesn't seem to have so many fails and stuff like that, like so many error messages and just reboots and all that crap. But enough about all that. We can battle for days on iPhone, Droid, and all that BS. Anyways, OtterBox, a great product. I would definitely recommend it. Watch some more reviews, get some more opinions on it, and definitely protect probably the #1 most useful piece of gear in your EDC system. You guys have a good day. Thanks a lot.